Q, I don't know if you know this or not, but there's actually a UFC event going down this weekend.
Wasn't super aware, but please do tell.
I'll tell you a little bit more.
Yeah.
UFC Sao Paolo.
Yeah.
Main event, Thiago Santos versus Eryk Anders. Your boy, Eryk
Okay,
Anders.
yeah.
That's that. Well, no, that's his nickname.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
your boy, Eryk Anders.
Your boy, Eryk Anders.
Did the UFC salvage this card by making this the main event? Because as you know, this isn't the true main event.
Well, you were telling me off camera because I know that, was it Eryk Anders just stepped in?
Yes.
Right?
6 days notice.
6 days notice.
Because Jimmy Manuwa had to pull out.
But even before then, it was originally Glover Teixera.
That's right. Glover got injured.
Yeah.
Step in Thiago Santos,
Okay.
who's another Brazilian, so at least you can save the card with a Brazilian. But I mean, this is a completely different fight than what we originally, or what the Sao Paulo people originally signed up for. And it's at a different weight class than what these fighters usually fight. It's at light heavyweight as opposed to middleweight.
Yeah. I think the UFC, based on the time constraints, you know, they put a fight together. Is it a great fight? Nah, it's probably a middle of the pack type of fight.
Right.
But they did put a fight together. I think excitement level already when it was Jimmy Manuwa against Glover Teixera, I was saying, okay, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
It's a fight night, not bad.
Yeah.
I think this fight doesn't really do enough to build off of the prelim fights or the undercard fights.
Right.
So that it doesn't really feel like there's much of a climax. And I think for me, for that reason, I may be watching. Yeah. I might watch the day after because there's not enough to grip me to say, yeah, let's sit down and watch this. We'll see what happens, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, fair enough. And I think it's a meaningless fight at this stage. I mean, obviously if somebody wins, they move one step higher, but you're still 3 steps away from getting that title shot. So it's not really that number one contender fight.
Yeah.
I do like the card top to bottom because it has some big name fighters on it. So I don't know if you guys have looked at the card, but you got former champion Renan Barão on the card. Nogueira is fighting Smiling Sam Alvey on the card.
Okay.
Trinaldo versus Evan Dunham.
Okay.
Like there are some fights there. You can get excited about the card somewhat.
And I think to my point, because those are all names that I think we all recognize.
Yes.
But you give me any of those fights and do a little shaky shake and put them at the top and move this fight down.
Yes.
I'm not really tripping because it seems like they're all kind of the same level of fighter.
Yeah.
From Facebook prelims all the way up to the main card. And so for that reason, I mean, I like to see a little bit of a build-up.
Yes.
We didn't get it. I know why.
Yes. And that's it. You know what? People get injured and you got to move on. At least they didn't cancel the card, so you're welcome, Brazil. Who do you think's winning that fight?
Ooh, I'm going to go for Eryk Anders.
Okay.
Just because I think I like what he did in his last fight against whoever it was that he beat.
Yeah, Tim Williams.
Thank you for helping me out.
Yeah, head kick knockout, which was devastating.
Yeah, so I think I want to see this kid win.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think he's only lost one fight in the UFC against Lyoto Machida, and that was a close decision.
Yeah.
So the kid has potential. Thiago's been around for a long time, heavy hands.
Right.
It should be a good contest, but I'd love to see my boy.
Your boy Eryk Anders get a W. I'm going the other way. I think Thiago Santos gets it done in front of his home crowd. He looked pretty good against Kevin Holland, and Holland actually looked really good in his last fight. So I think Thiago Santos has all the tools to maybe even take this fight down. It'll be 5 rounds. You don't know how well Eryk Anders is conditioned, especially because he's hopping on a flight right now and going to be fighting on Saturday. But either way, I hope somebody gets finished because it's a good fight and the fans deserve it.
Someone probably will get finished. Yeah, I think you're right.
We'll be watching. We'll let you know what happens. Let us know if you're watching in the comments below.